Now let me open my Anaconda. Jupyter notebook. Mobin, I'm not the admin of the Skype group. If you want to get add in the Skype group, you have to ask the marketing people. Only they can add you because I'm not the admin. Fine. So can anyone tell me like what we did in the previous session? What we did in the yesterday session? We did if else. Fantastic. Okay. So you got one example. Okay. Can you do one more example for me? Whether you can just write a code to check whether the person can vote or not. Okay. To check the eligibility area of voting. Can anyone write a code for this? Will you try or should I explain you? Okay, just try and please paste on the chat. Let me see. Okay, I've given you the permission to unmute yourself. You can ask me any queries you have regarding this question which I have given now. So what you have to take is you have to take a age over here. So let us take the age from the user itself. Okay, so we'll tell the user to give the input for age over here. So I'll just say int input, enter the age. Okay, then what will be the condition? The condition will be if age is greater or equal to 18 and age is less than equal to 99. Print you are eligible for voting. Okay, print you are eligible for voting, correct? Or else print not eligible for vote. So this is the code which you will be used to check whether the person can vote or not. So if I give 18, okay, 181, it says not eligible for voting. Okay, if I give 18, it says you are eligible for voting. If I give 17, not eligible for voting. Okay, got it? How this if else state works. Okay, but if you see over here in this decision making condition, we are only trying to give two types of condition. Okay, saying that okay, if this doesn't work, you have to go with this statement, or if this fails, you have to print this statement, correct? But what if you have multiple type of question, or what if you have multiple type of decisions which you want to make? Okay, at that time what you will do?
Nested if.
Yeah, very good. We will be taking nested if. Okay, nested if is nothing but it is like if within if. We can call it as if statement within if statement. So the condition will be given, it will be run continuously until we get a else statement over there. Okay, now let's suppose we want to find the marks of student. Okay, we want to write a code for to find the marks of students over here. So you remember how we had, if we had the marks criteria, if I talk about the marks criteria, how it used to be, it was like if you fall under from 90 to 100, your grade was A, correct? If you fall under 80 to 90, your grade was B, like that. You remember we had a grading system like that. Okay, so now what we will be doing is we will be taking the total marks from the student and we will try to find the grade over here. Okay, we'll try to find the grade over here. So let's suppose I create a variable that is total marks over here, and I ask the student to provide the marks. Okay, marks. So let's suppose int input enter your total marks, I'll say. Okay, now over here you will be having multiple grades, correct? Multiple grades means you have to give multiple values over here, correct? Multiple conditions will come. Now let's suppose if you say if I say if total marks is less than 35. Okay, if I say this criteria, what will be the condition? The print statement will be failed. Okay, or we'll say fail over here. Okay, if a student gets marks less than 35, it will be fail. Is the screen visible to you guys? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, no issue, right? In the screen, the
Yes,
quality,
all smooth.
they're all smooth. Okay, no issues. So you got the condition over here. Now if I say if the marks which is entered, that is the total mark, if it is less than 35, okay, what it will be? It will be the student will be failed, correct? Now what will be the next part? I cannot give else, correct, over here. I want to continue the statement over here. So what it will be? Elif total marks is greater or equal to 35, then you have to say what?
And
Yeah, very good. And because we have to take a range over here, correct? Guys, just make sure like the people who have entered now, please make an habit of joining the class at a given time. Okay, it's very distracting to let you people inside the meeting. Okay, so please join at the same time, or else what I'll do is I'll just remove the enabled meeting over here. Okay, or else the total marks is less than equal to, you can say less than equal to 40. So what grade will say over here? Print.
simple pass.
No, not pass. We have to give a grade, correct? Because we will be having multiple grades over here. We have multiple conditions which we have to follow. Yes. So I'll just say the grade E over here. Okay. Now if I give Elif again, the total marks, if it is greater than equal to, if it is greater than equal to what you will give, which value you will give?
41.
41.
Okay, we'll say 41, and it is total marks is less than equal to 50. So what the grade will be? So I'll say print grade is D. So I'll not write it entire thing over here. I'll just copy paste it and just I'll change the value. So this will be from 51 to 60. This will I'll just change it to C. This one will be from 61 to 70. We'll make this as B. This one will be 71 to 80. We'll make this as A. We'll take one more over here.
That one we can write it as else only.
This one?
No, last one we can write it as else only, right?
Okay, as per your suggestion, I'll write it, but let me make it 80 over here so that 90.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll
Okay.
get a condition that is A plus, and we have one more. I remember in my school days we used to get S, that is the superior one. Okay, so for else part I'll give that. So your condition will be completed. So I'll give else print grade
Yes.
plus we used to get. Okay, that means outstanding. That guy is super duper smart. So if I run the code over here, if I give the marks as 33, if I give the marks as 33 over here, can you see the student got fail?
Yeah.
Okay, now if I give a marks that is 35, the grade E, correct? Okay, because this condition is satisfied. If I give a marks,
81.
Okay, 81. Okay, we just wrote it wrong over here. 81 will, okay, 81 will also come under A plus, but 80 will be confused over here. See, if you give 80 over here, see, it will take grade A also, but it should be grade, it should come under grade A plus also, correct? But we'll make this as 81 over here. Okay, now if I try 81, it is A plus. So do you think your code is proper now?
No,
Why?
For more than 100.
it's not, because so whatever the value which is giving more than 90, so it will get S plus. Let's say 150 even you can give, then you will get S plus.
Okay, so what change I have to make over there? Can you tell me?
Yeah, then it should be that last else statement we can modify like this, less than what do you call 100,
So you
between
cannot,
91 to 100.
okay, just remember one thing, you cannot change a condition in else. Okay, else is like if this doesn't happen, it should be ultimately this thing. So this will be elif. Okay, so
Yeah.
elif total marks
Greater
is
than 90,
greater or equal to
91,
91 and
and
total marks
less than
equal to, yeah, equal to what it will come, 100.
less than or equal 100. Yeah.
So it should be S plus. Okay, else
Then else
Invalid.
that invalid
yeah,
input.
yeah, invalid marks. Or we'll say please check the marks. Okay, please check the marks which you have entered. Now in networking also, whenever you want to check some condition, whether it is like your device usage or like that things, that times you can use this type of condition also. Okay, so if you see over here, we get an error. Now if I give a marks which is greater than 100, it says please check the marks which you have entered, correct? So that means now your code is working. Okay, so understood how the if else will be working? Sorry, the elif, the nested if statement.
Yes, sir.
So I'll give you one task. Okay, let's suppose you went for the shopping mall. Okay, you went for a shopping mall, and over there is a discount. Okay, but in that discount you have some criteria. Now what's the criteria? I'll tell you the criteria. Okay, if you shop for 5,000, there should be a discount on the total amount, that is 500. For 4,000 it should be 400. For 3,000 it should be 300. For 2,000 it should be 200. and for 1000 it should be 100, and if less than 1000, no discount. Got it? Whatever total bill you generate, if that bill amount is greater than 5000, you have to give a discount of how much? 500, correct? Got the question?
Yeah.
Others?
Yes, sir.
So will you try? So I'll just write over here the total bill amount if 5000 discount equal to 500. Okay. If it is 400, sorry, if it is 4000, the discount amount should be 400. If it is discount value is 3000, it should be 300. If it is 2000, it should be 200. Sorry. Guys, you got the question right? What I asked? Yes? Or do you want me to explain you again the question?
It is clear.
Okay, fantastic.
Noted, sir.
So if the total bill amount, whatever is generated, if it is less than 1000, you don't have to give any discount. See, there is two way which you can give. Okay, what you can do is you can compare the bill amount with the number, that is 5000, 4000, 3000, and you can deduct the bill amount from that, giving the discount value over there, or else you can just show the discount. Okay, two ways you can follow. It's up to you which one you select. I just want to see like which method you'll follow. So I'll also write, I'll also start writing simultaneously. So I'll take a total amount as a variable over here. And I'll tell the user to give the value. So integer input, enter the bill amount. Okay, total amount input, integer input, enter the bill amount. So in this part, I'll be taking the bill amount from the user. Yes, Shashank, any doubt? Okay, so over here we have Abdul's Rahman code. He has taken integer input over there. He has taken integer input over here. So total amount, total sum, if it is greater 5,000. Okay, if anyone gets any error in this, let me know. Okay, so simultaneously I'll also start writing the code over here. So I'll say if total amount okay, if total amount is greater equal to 5,000, I should get a discount of, it will be like bill amount equal to bill total amount minus 500. Correct. So what I have done is I have comparing the value over here. Okay, and I'm just trying to print the value, that is the final bill amount, what it will be. Okay, so I'll just copy this thing, Control C, Control V. So this will be elif if it is 4 over here, so I get a discount of 400. $300 over here, 2,200, 1,000.
Sir, print statement is missing.
Yeah, I'll come to that. My condition has not been till executed, so I'll give the command that is print final bill amount after discount is, what is the value over here? That is the total amount, correct? So the total updated value you will get. So now when I run this over here, I don't have to give like if it is less than 1,000. If you want, you can give. So if I give 5,000 over here, if I give 5,000 over here, can you see I got the discounted value? The final bill amount after discount is 500, because total from the total amount I have subtracted the my bill amount, and I got the discount value over here. So if you give 1,000, I get a discount of 100 rupees, and the total amount after discount is 900. Got it? How the if else will be working, the elif. Others, are you getting it? I can see Joginder is giving the answer. Okay, Afsar, you are getting an error. Can you tell me which part? Afsar Iqbal.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Actually, I'm getting this syntax error, invalid.
Okay,
That line number 2.
Can you paste
Like-
on chat?
Okay, I will.
What about others? Abdul Rahman, Abuzar, Akib, Arslan, Arun. You people are getting?
This is the error I'm getting basically, and the full command I put,
No,
I
you
already
just,
did this.
After Iqbal, you just send me your entire code. So let me check it.
This is my code.
Okay, Nitin, you also send me your code. Control C, Control V. This is your code, correct? So just make sure you give a space over here. Yeah,
colons
because
are missing.
yeah,
Colons
colons
are
are
missing.
missing over here. So you have not given the termination part. Afsar, you got it? What mistake you did?
Yeah, colon part is not there.
Yeah, so that you have to keep in mind. Plus, make sure that you give space over here, okay? So that it looks like a very systematically.
There is no discount in this code.
Where
In if and else if there is no any discount
if I
in the
give
code.
1,000, I get you got 100 discount. If I give 5,000, I get you got 500 discount. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, it's not the range, correct? If we give like
Okay, sir.
5050, you got 500 discount. Okay, over here you have to give the range as well. Okay, others. Yeah, Vaishal, you can send your code. You made a mistake in the spelling. Plus, you have to keep in mind the indentation over here, the spacing which we take. Okay, you have given, I don't know why you have taken equal to over here, like you're trying to compare the value over here. It should be not comparing the value, it should be in the range format. Okay, so you can follow my code over here. So as I took the range over here, okay, I told if anyone shops greater than 5,000, I should give a discount of 500. Okay, so over here you will get a discount of 500. But over here also you have to mention the range. I have not given the range, but some people I can see in the example they have given the range. You can set that range also. Okay.
But this one is also comparing, right? Double equals to 5,000.
No, if you are trying to compare it, so basically if you take 5,000 to 5,000, you will be getting the value as only 5,000. Okay. What if I give some value which is 500? I'm not getting any value for that, correct? I don't get any output for that. So if you shop for the exact value that is 5,000, you will get a discount of 500. If you shop for 4,000, you will get for 400. Okay. But what if you shop for 4,999? You should get discount for that also, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
can you run for 499? Yeah.
Yeah, it will not take because you are just given the comparison value over here. You are just given the straight away comparison.
Okay.
Sir, can you please check my code?
Whose code? Hello?
I just pasted on the chat.
You're getting error?
No, nothing, no error. Just to validate the code if it's.
If I give 5,000, yeah, perfect. I give 899, correct. Your code is working.
Thank you so much, sir.
So, yeah, Nitin, you're getting error still? Yes, Nitin. On 5,000, let me check your code then. So over here, okay, you just took the wrong over here. You've just given if it should be elif. Again, the kernel issue. Control A, Control C. Yeah, it's working now. If I give 999 also, I get a discount rate 499. What if the discount is in percentage, not fixed amount? So you have to apply the percentage value over here. The percentage formula which we have, the total value into 100 divided by the percentage value. So you have to write a code for that. Wanna try for that, Joginder?
Yes, that would be better.
So what you
Just for any one value,
okay,
just to understand.
let's take any one value over here. So how much discount you want to give? First
Same,
we'll write it.
40, 50 and that way.
Okay,
If it
so
is
we'll say
5,000, 50%.
discount of 50%.
Right. One
Okay.
is sufficient.
Yeah, we'll just take one over here. So I'll just give bill amount over here. I'll tell the user to send the bill amount. So it will be integer input enter the bill amount. Correct? You will be taking this information from the user. Yes. Now,
Right.
now just tell me like what are the different things which we want over here.
The value should be a numeric value, obviously.
Okay, we took that numerical value.
Secondly, we will compare if it is above that value, it should be say 50%. That is it.
Okay.
If it is
then-
lower, you are not eligible.
No, not
So
that eligible. You cannot write code for that because again over there also you have to write multiple condition. Correct?
Right.
I thought your question was like if you want to give in terms of percentage. Correct?
Right. So I wanted to calculate if, for example, instead of fixed 500, I want it should be 50%. If it is 5,000 X percentage, 5,500, it will be different amount, right?
Yeah.
So
So
it
we
should
can
start calculating. Yes.
Okay. So what we
Okay,
can
we
do
will
is
take one more variable. Okay.
okay, we'll take a value over here. Okay. Now what will be the condition? I think the
Bill amount divide by,
the bill amount into 100 it will be.
right.
So just multiply by 100. But you remember we have something known as board mass. So for that we have to
Bracket.
follow this hierarchy, that is bracket open. Okay. Then you have to divide by the percentage value. So we are giving 50%, correct? So it should be 50 over here. Okay. So that the value first will be multiplied, then it will be what? Divided by 50. So just run this thing. If I give a bill amount
should-
of 500,
It should be other way around, right?
it should be other way around in the sense.
And that means bill amount should be multiplied by 50 and divide by 100 to get what do you call discounted amount, right?
No, I don't think. Okay, let me check over here. Okay, over here, so I've just taken the bill amount. So I'll just pass the variable over here, that is value. Now if I give a bill amount as 100, okay, the final amount is 200. So this should be either way over here. If I have a bill amount that is 100, I got a discount of 50. Got it, guys? How to find, is Jogender over here? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
we can hear you.
Okay, so we can proceed.
Yeah, you can
Yes,
continue.
sir.
Yeah, so this is how we will be getting the discounted based upon the percentage. Okay, so you can use this logic over here, the value logic over here, where you will be using in your if else part. Okay, so that time you can do the through the bill amount also. Got it? Now I'll show you one more scenario. Okay, you remember in the previous example when I told about the driving license or the voting time, we use an operator and, correct? Now we will be seeing with an operator or. Okay, now just try to understand like what is the difference between and operator and or operator. Okay, what and operator did?
Sir, both conditions should be
Match
true.
both the conditions.
Yeah, it took both the condition into consideration, correct? But what
Hmm.
or condition will be doing is either it will be taking one of
Either.
them. Okay,
One
one of
condition
them.
will be
Yeah,
true.
it will take one condition, whatever value you give. Okay, now let's suppose I take an example of gender. Okay, now to check whether like I'm asking the user whether you are male or not, correct? So he will be giving the value in yes or no, correct? Yeah, if I ask you like whether you are male or female, or sorry, if I ask you whether you're male or not, so you will be giving yes or no. Okay, now as I told you in Python, the things are very case sensitive, correct? The alphabets are case sensitive. So this y in capital will be different and this y in lowercase will be treated differently, correct? So over here, when the user gives me two types of input, we have to tell him like, okay, you have to take, I have to tell the Python like, you have to take one of them over here. Okay, you have to take one of the condition over here. So let's say input, then I'll say, are you a male? So this is in the form of string. So do I have to give the integer value? No, by default input will be considered as your string over here, correct? Then I have to give like if gender equals to y or gender equals to caps y. Okay, what it will be print? I'll say gender is male. Okay, else you can say print gender is invalid input you can give. Okay, now you can see over here like I have to give the condition in two ways. So
In the
if
matching path, you have given both capital
okay,
Y.
sorry, okay, I will make it small over here. Okay, again I'll run it. Now the kernel will take time.
Yeah, okay, this is.
Now when you run, it will ask you. So if you give in small, it will take it as male. If you give in Y also, caps also, it will give again male. If you give any other value, it will say invalid. Okay, so over here, okay, or let's suppose I just comment this thing. And if I run this code,
Semicolon in a statement.
no, where semicolon? Yeah, but the kernel is not working. It will take a lot time to run.
You have commented semicolon as well.
Yeah, I know. If I give in small y, if I give in small y, it will take the value, correct?
Yeah.
If I give in caps y, will it take now?
No, it will be invalid.
Yeah, it will be invalid because we have not given that condition. So what we have to do is we have to use that condition also. Okay. So if I give in caps, it will be working. So we'll solve some sample programs like this, okay? Just to build our logical, like just to improve the logical thinking. Have you heard of swapping of two numbers? What does swapping of two number means?
Interchange value.
Okay, let's suppose you have a container over here. Okay, let's name this as container 1, which is having balls in pink color. Okay, these are the balls which are in pink color, and I have one more container over here, container 2, which is having balls in yellow color. Now what you want to do is you have to shift this yellow balls into container 1 and you have to shift this pink balls into container 2. How we can do?
We need another container.
Very good. We need another container where you will be first adding the pink values over here. Then you will add the value over here. Now this is empty. You will be moving this over here. Okay.
Just like Tower of Hanoi.
Tower
algorithm.
of Hanoi is little bit different. Over there you will be having values. So it will be like you remember we had a game like a ring game, correct? Where we had a tower. We had different colors of ring. We have to put one ring over here. We don't have to move the part. Okay, so that is Tower of Hanoi. But swapping of two numbers is simple. Over here you will be taking two numbers. Now as you gave the example over here, we want a third container which will be holding. Okay, so let's do it. Let's take number 1 from the user, and I'll tell integer input. I'll say enter the number. Okay, I'll say num2 integer input enter the number. Fine, you will be taking two numbers from the user now over here. Now what is the next step? It's up to you whether you want to display the numbers, okay, the first number or the second number. So I'll just say print, you can say num1 before swapping is. So what will be num1 before swapping? It will be obviously num1 over here. Okay, you can say again this thing, that is print to show num2 over here, num2 before swapping is num2, correct? So this will be the numbers which you will be saying before swapping, correct? The original numbers which were. Now what is the thing? Now can anyone explain me the logic over here? See guys, if you are not answering, please be on mute. Let others answer over here.
Now num1 value of num2 should assign to num1. Then we have to define another.
No, you told value of num2 should be assigned to num1.
Yeah.
How you can do that? If when I told you we had let me make it again. So you are telling like
we take third number.
Yeah, we have to take
num3.
the third number first. Okay, num3. Or I'll just say like it is a temporary variable. So temporary variable
num3
equal to num1.
Num1, yeah.
So whatever values we have in num1, now it will be gone inside your num3.
Num.
sorry, temporary.
Temp. Yeah.
This is assigning,
Now,
correct?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Now num1 is empty, correct? So it will be num1 equal to
And num2 to
num2.
num2.
Okay. Now again,
Okay.
you have to shift num1, correct? So over here,
Yeah.
num2 equal to
Num2 equal
temp.
temp. Yeah.
Okay. So just print over here. So just say, sorry.
We can print the same thing, I think.
Yeah, we can print the same thing. Okay, let me take that. Okay, now when you run it, give num1, give num2. Say, is it swapped now?
Yeah, it is swapped.
Yeah, the values have been changed over here. Okay, Mobin, the logic over here is, as I told you, can you see we have two containers over here? Okay, in which in the container 1 we are having pink balls, and in the container 2 we are having yellow ball. Okay, now I just want to interchange them. I want this yellow ball should be in the pink, this container 1, and pink ball should be in the container 2. How I can do? I have to swap them, correct? But I cannot do directly. I don't know. I have no rights to mix them. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I'll take one more variable, that is temp. Okay, I'll take one more container. So first I'll move this to this container. Okay, now this will be empty. So I'll just move this over here, and this will be going over here. Got it? Others got the logic? Yes.
Yes.
So just think.
Hi Akshay, but I'm sorry, but the second printf condition should be after swapping, right?
Yeah. Sorry. See, this doesn't matter. Okay, print statement is just for the understanding. The main thing over here is the logic. Understood? Num2 after swapping is num1 after swapping is. So if you give 100, 120, okay, it will swap. Fine, got it. So just remember one thing, whenever you go with automation, okay, the thing you have to keep in mind is you should just know the logic over here. Okay, you should try to analyze like what logic it will be. Now, can anyone write a code for multiplication of a number?
Let's try.
Okay, you guys try and let me know what value or what output you get. Is it interesting or it's boring, guys?
No way that you're teaching is really interesting.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
We are all involved.
Yeah, so what we'll do is, see, right now we are on the basic steps, correct? So when we go in the for loop, when we study for to while loop and list tuple, that time you'll enjoy more. Okay, you will come to know like more things over here. See, this programming is very different from networking. Okay, now I can assure you, like you guys have must attended CCNA, CCNP, and CCI course also, correct? Some people have been done, they have done that course also. But if you see that teaching, it is nothing but theory and practical, correct? You will be learning the technology first, then you will be implementing. So whatever things you have to, whatever things you are doing over there, it is not like simultaneous things, correct? But in programming, what it is like, you will be the one who will be giving more effort. Yes, so that you can analyze the things more easily over here. Joginder, not this one. Actually, you remember we had multiplication of a table like 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 2 is 2. Yes, I want that way. So if I try to write the code over here, that is multiplication of a number, it will be. Okay, you guys just try and let me know like how you're doing. I want to see. Okay, Manik, just give me a second to verify your answer. Okay, Manik, we can go with this method also. Joginder, you got the thing?
And not yet figuring it out.
Okay, just pay attention over here, guys. Can you see what method I have taken over here? Correct. I have taken the input from the user that is the number which he wants to multiply. Okay. Plus I just write 10 times the print statement and just multiply the values between different things. Okay. So if you want, you can elaborate the things also over here. But if you see over here, the first thing I can see over here is like I have to write so many things over here. Correct. The print statement, I have written it multiple times. The second thing, whenever you write a code, you have to keep memory management. Okay, you have to think about the memory allocation and all. But if any developer sees this code, he will be laughing at me. He will be saying like, okay, Akshay, you have wasted so much memory over here, which is not acceptable. Correct. So what you have to do is we cannot use this method. Okay, you cannot use this method. What we have to do is we need something which will be sorting the things over here.
Range.
Yes.
Range, sir.
Yeah, so we have to use the for loop over here. Okay, through looping concept our work will be done. How in looping concept our work will be done? Because we will be giving some condition over there, iteration will be happening and your things will be done within 2-3 lines. Okay, got it? So looping concept will start tomorrow. Okay, we'll study about for loop and while loop. So we'll stop for today. So any doubts in today's session? Okay, so no doubts, then we'll stop for today. Sir, one thing why we use swapping. Swapping is nothing but see, whenever we transfer data from different memory location, that time we can use the concept of swapping over here. Okay, so no doubts. So we'll start tomorrow then. Fine. I'll stop for today. We'll meet tomorrow. See guys, I'm going very slow. Okay, because I want every concept to be cleared with you. Okay guys, so we'll meet tomorrow. I'll upload the recording on the same folder. You can just access from the folder over there. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry. Where is located that information of the recording?
Recording. Are you there on the Skype group, Ivan?
On the Skype group? Let me see.
Or on which group you are connected? Is it on WhatsApp?
Yes. What's up?
So are you there on Skype? Do you use Skype?
I have Skype, but I'm not in the Skype group.
Okay, so you can okay, someone has pasted on the chat. Ivan, you can just look over there, the drive location. Yeah, I'll be sharing with the practice lab as well. Once we are done with the Python, I'll provide you the automation script also, don't worry. Okay, I'll provide everything to you. So we'll meet tomorrow then. Okay guys, take care. Bye bye.
Okay.
Have a good time.
Thanks.